Hey there, future business leaders, entrepreneurs, and investors. Welcome back to Cash Gories, your go-to channel for mastering money and building your legacy. This is part 2 of our Foundations of Wealth series. And today, we're talking about one of the most misunderstood tools in personal finance, budgeting. But not just any kind of budgeting. We're learning how to budget like a boss. Now, let me start by addressing the elephant in the room. For many people, the word budget sounds restrictive, boring, or like something only people who are struggling with money need to do. But let me tell you something that might surprise you. Every wealthy person I know uses a budget. In fact, for the wealthy, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about strategy. Think about it. What do businesses, sports teams, and even military operations have in common? They all have plans. They don't wing it. They set goals, allocate resources, and measure progress. Budgeting is the same thing for your money. It's a plan that ensures every dollar you earn works to improve your life and your future. Here's a harsh truth. If you don't control your money will control you. But when you master budgeting, you move from surviving to thriving. You shift from paycheck to paycheck living to building wealth intentionally. Whether you're just starting your career, running a business, or already on your financial journey, this video is for you. We're going to break down exactly how the wealthy budget their money, why it works, and how you can start doing it today. Let's get into it. Before we jump into strategies, let's start with the big question. Why is budgeting so essential? After all, if you're making enough money to cover your bills, do you really need a budget? Here's the thing. Budgeting isn't just for people who are struggling. It's for anyone who wants to take control of their financial destiny. And here's why. It builds clarity. Think of your finances like a road trip. Without a clear map, you'll waste time, energy, and resources getting lost. A budget gives you that map. It shows you exactly where your money is coming from, where it's going, and how you can optimize it to reach your goals. Imagine you're saving for a big goal, like buying your first investment property. Without a budget, you might save sporadically, only to realize years later you've fallen short. A budget keeps you focused and on track. It eliminates waste. Do you know how much money you spent on takeout last month? How about subscription services you no longer use? One study found that the average American spends $237 per month on unused subscriptions alone. That's nearly $3,000 a year that could have been invested or saved. Budgeting isn't just about cutting costs. It's about redirecting wasteful spending into areas that improve your life and future. It builds financial freedom. Here's a mindset shift. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. When you have a plan for your money, you're no longer stressed about bills or unexpected expenses. You're free to invest, enjoy life, and pursue opportunities. Wealthy individuals understand that true freedom isn't about spending recklessly. It's about having the financial security to live life on your terms. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah is a marketing professional making $65,000 a year. She's hardworking and ambitious, but at the end of every month she feels like she's barely scraping by. Why? Because she didn't have a budget. She spent her money without a plan, and her savings were non-existent. Now compare that to Alex. Alex makes the same $65,000 but uses a budget. He tracks his expenses, allocates his income, and invests consistently. Over 5 years, Alex saved $25,000, paid off his debt, and started a side hustle that generates an extra $10,000 a year. The difference isn't income, it's planning. So, if you've ever felt like your money is controlling you instead of the other way around, budgeting is the solution. It's how you take back control and start building the life you want. The 50-30-20 budgeting formula. Alright, now that we've covered the why, let's get into the how. The budgeting system we're going to use is called the 50-30-20 formula. It's simple, effective, and works for almost everyone. Here's how it breaks down. 50% of your income goes to needs. These are your essentials, the things you can't live without. The 30% goes to wants. This is your lifestyle spending, the things you enjoy but don't necessarily need. And 20% goes to savings and investments. This is your future fund, money that grows and builds your financial freedom. Let's start with the 50%, your needs. These are your must-haves. Housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance. But here's the key. Even within your needs, there's room for optimization. Example 1, housing. Housing is often the biggest expense in your budget. If you're spending more than 30% of your income on rent or a mortgage, it's time to reevaluate. Could you move to a more affordable area? Downsize? Get a roommate? These changes might seem small, but they can save you thousands of dollars a year. Example 2, groceries. Groceries are another big one. Did you know that meal prepping can save you $200 to $300 a month? Instead of buying lunch every day at work, pack your own. It's healthier, cheaper, and just as convenient if you plan ahead. Example 3. Utilities. Utilities are non-negotiable, but that doesn't mean you can't reduce them. Call your internet or phone provider and ask for a better rate. Use energy-efficient appliances to lower your electricity bill. These small changes add up over time. Step 2. Wants. Enjoy life without guilt. Next, we have 30% for wants. This is where you get to enjoy life. Dining out, traveling, hobbies, entertainment. But here's the secret wealthy people know. They don't spend impulsively. They spend intentionally. Example, the power of planning. Let's say you love traveling. Instead of booking last-minute trips, plan them in advance. Use travel rewards programs, compare flight prices, and look for off-season deals. This way, you're enjoying your passion without overspending. Step 3. Savings and investments. Your freedom fund. Finally, the most important category. Savings and investments. This 20% is what separates the financially free from the financially stressed. Here's what this category should include. 1. Emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. 2. Debt payoff. Focus on high-interest debt like credit cards. 3. Investing. Put your money to work through stocks, real estate, or business opportunities. Example, the power of investing. Imagine you invest $500 a month in an index fund with an average annual return of 7%. In 20 years, you'll have over $250,000. That's the magic of compound interest. It's money earning money. Advanced strategies. Automate your budget. Automation is the wealthy person's secret weapon. Set up automatic transfers for savings and investments, so you never have to think about it. Apps like Acorns or platforms like Vanguard make this seamless. Track your progress. Your budget isn't set in stone. It's a living plan. Review it monthly, adjust as needed, and track your progress. Tools like Mint and YNAB are great for this. The future you test. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, will this decision make future me proud? This simple mindset shift can save you thousands over time. Final motivation: budgeting isn't about restriction. It's about building a life you love. When you tell your money where to go, you take control of your future. Start today. Track your expenses, apply the 50-30-20 formula, and automate your plan. Your future self will thank you. If you found this video valuable, like, share, and subscribe to Categories. And stay tuned for part 3 of our Foundations of Wealth series. Investing Smart. How to grow your money with confidence. Until next time, keep building, keep growing, and remember, you're the boss of your money.